Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So we have South Fork High School here. We're here for Media Day today, and we're with Coach
Tony Malizia.
Tony. Tony, can you maybe just tell us a little about your history and your background to get us started?
Yeah, well, I was up at Port St. Lucie High School for 22 years. Took over the program 4 years ago here at South Fork High School. What I have with me are 3 seniors. These guys have been with me since they've been freshmen, and I'll tell you, the senior group we have this year is just fantastic.
You got 11, is that correct, Coach?
10, I believe.
10?
Yes.
10 seniors. So tell us a little about your coaching staff.
Okay, coaching style, I think we try to get after it is what it's about. I run the kids pretty hard at practices. Not only at practices, but academics also, okay? And that just prepares them, I think, for the game, get them game ready, things like that. So the practices are a little bit tougher than probably what their normal, practice would be. But we get after it, and that's the type of team I've always had, and that's the type of team I'm trying to bring here to South Fork.
Now, in going after it, obviously you want that to translate on the field into wins versus losses.
Absolutely.
And in speaking to that, what are some of your goals this season? Obviously, everybody wants to go to state. Everybody wants to win the state. But what are some of your immediate goals coming into the season?
Goals, the way I set the schedule up was we're going to play 9 games in 3 weeks. Okay, and I don't know if anyone else is doing that. I believe
and what kind of effect does that have on your pitching staff when you have so many?
We have 8, 9 pitchers. So what they're going to do is, through the fall, worked them out pretty good in the fall league. I thought some of the pitchers really started to come together, getting a little bit better. Going into the season here, we're going to find out who's going to be able to throw strikes and who's not going to be able to throw strikes early. Okay, and once that happens, then we need to whittle that down after the 3rd week, and that's what I've been explaining to them since the fall.
And in the fall, you played primarily games. Some teams like to spend a little bit more time off the field or more time in the weight room and less games. Did you guys play games in the fall?
We did play games. We played 1 game a week. The rest of the time, these guys have been working hard in the weight room. I couldn't be happier with the work that they've done, and it shows. It shows that everybody got stronger, and that's what we needed.
And everybody here are seniors?
They are.
Okay, so let's talk to some of the players for a minute here and get some feedback. So we'll start over here. Tell us a little bit about what it's been like coming in as a senior, maybe more of a leader role now. How has this off season been a little different for you guys?
Well, we all know that we all need to work hard because last year wasn't what we wanted at all. So we worked really hard this off season, got better, played summer ball, and just worked down the weight room, and it's all coming together now. And
maybe for you over here, tell us what it's been like for you coming in as a senior compared to life as a junior or even a sophomore. What has it been like different for you?
Well, I mean, when I was a freshman and came in here, we had another great senior class, and I really looked up. I think all of us really looked up to those guys, and they set a great example for us when we were even sophomores and juniors. Because when we were sophomores, we had two seniors, and then another set of 3 or 4 seniors in our junior year. So we've pretty much been leading the team all 4 years. But I want to say that this one, we really want to take the lead and just do what we can with our senior class.
And also, I've been playing with some of my teammates for since I was 7.
Yeah.
And we've just been playing all together our whole life.
Yeah, I think us 3 together have been playing for 7, 8 years together.
Yeah.
And that really helps with the camaraderie too, because you get down by a couple runs.
On this team.
In baseball, a lot of times we see, Justin and I broadcast a lot of games, and we see how momentum can really affect a game. And when you've been playing together that long, sometimes you can kind of counter that momentum when the times get a little tougher, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So for you, tell us what it's been like different as a senior, especially dealing with the coaching staff. Are they leaning on you a little bit more? Are they asking more of the players now?
Well, yeah, freshman year was kind of just him showing us what we need to do, and now I feel like we know everything and we just have to execute and try to do the best we can.
And let me just take this minute just to introduce our players here.
Please.
We have Marcus Mastalone, he's a senior, he's a captain. Sammy Michael, senior, and Tim Kalinsky, a senior also. Now these guys have played. Marcus started as a freshman. We had a catcher go down. Sammy got brought up about halfway through the season, started. and Timmy was another starter on varsity. So these guys have a lot of experience. So we set the bar a little bit higher just because of that.
So, Coach, in talking about, what type of team you have, and we'll use the word identity. What is it you're trying to impart on your team? What personality do you want your team to have on the field?
What I want them to have is when they get on the field, I want them to play hard. I want them to play as hard as they can, each and every inning. Okay, and if a team beats us, and I told them this the other day, if a better team beats us, tip your cap to them. But we got to play. We have to be able to pitch the ball to be successful. We got to play defense, and we need to get timely hitting. And those are things that we weren't able to do the last 2 years with these guys. Okay, and they were young. Now, don't get me wrong, they were young. We had young teams. But you know what? Now they're seniors. They're grown up, and that's what we expect from them.
And you would say those are the keys to your success this season?
Absolutely. I think we need to get better each week.
And in terms of your schedule, you said you did play some in the fall. Are you guys going to be playing any games during spring break? Are you guys going to have any tournaments?
We're going to go to a tournament in Orlando. We'll play 4 games up there. We played in it last year and really enjoyed it. We had a nice time up there. We played a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and we ended up going to Universal on a Wednesday, so they had a great time up there. And we went 3-1, which even made it better.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of your schedule for this season, tell me about one or more than one of the games that you guys are really looking forward to. I mean, as seniors, I'm sure you guys have built some rivalries with some of the teams on your own.
I'm gonna turn this.
There might
over
be
to
some natural
Marcus
ones,
here.
too.
I don't even have to answer this question.
All right.
All right. I would say easily our biggest rival is Martin County.
For sure.
Our freshman year and sophomore year, we beat them. There's a game called the Sousa Classic. It's the biggest rivalry we have in our whole season and our whole county, pretty much. And I would say, yeah, we have the Sousa Classic. We beat them freshman, sophomore year.
You did.
And we lost them last year, so we have a bad taste in our mouth for them this year. So that's gonna be our goal. That's the one game that we really need to win.
And maybe you guys can also talk about, are there any other teams that you guys are looking, is it just Martin
Jensen,
County?
definitely.
Our
'Cause
whole
we played them
district.
senior night, so I want to beat
Yeah,
them.
Martin County and Jensen Beach. Yeah.
Good, healthy rivalries. What other challenges do you guys see in your district? I mean, there are games you look forward to, but who do you see really giving you the most difficulty in your district?
Well, I think we play in a very tough district. Last year, for example, Jensen Beach had a kid that was throwing probably 95, 96. Martin County has a kid that's probably low 90s. Okeechobee is always a scrappy team, and we always kind of split with those guys out there. But the district is very, very good, very competitive.
So you get to finish off by playing at First Data Field, which
We
I'm
do.
sure
We
is
try
going to
to-
be a great experience for you guys, where the Mets play in spring training. What's it like to play there?
Well, you'd have to ask these guys. That's something that I throw in there each year. When I came here, we started playing them. These guys.
How do you guys
really-
like playing in a facility like that?
It's so
Awesome.
nice, and you
Great.
should never have an excuse for a ground ball miss there. Everything's flat.
It gives you a little taste of what you could have if you work hard and continue to grind.
Motivating, yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure. Tell us a little bit about Media Day for you guys. How has Media Day been? What kind of experience has Media Day been for you guys?
Well, this is the first time we attended it. We didn't go last year down to Stoneman Douglas, but I did call HSBN, asked if we could host it, and I'll tell you, I enjoyed it. I mean, the way they run it through, it's real professional, the way that they do it. How do you guys feel about it?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we was going by quick, You did one after another. Your exit velo done. After that, you're done. And, it's really, and then you come do this. Is
Yeah.
once in a lifetime experience. It's-
Everything was fluent.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we want to thank you guys for coming in today, and we really appreciate you taking time with us today, and we wish you very, very good luck in the season.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else on the coaching staff you want to mention who's doesn't
Yes,
happen
I
to
got a
be here
real
with you
good
today?
coaching staff. I'm glad you brought that up. I have Rick Baldwin that's been with me for the past 3 years, does a great job with the hitters, along with Dan Harper is another one. I have a young guy that just started this year, his first year coaching, AJ Fabrizio. You know, you need those young guys. We're all getting old, and to bring in the younger guys, you know, you can throw to BP. We're getting kind of old to do that, but you know, without those guys, you're only as good as your assistant coaches. I mean, those guys are the ones that get right down and individual work with these guys, and they deserve a lot of the credit.
And you guys feel the same way? You
Absolutely.
like the
Yeah.
coaching staff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
It really comes through. We can really feel it on this side of the,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the camera.
And how has this media day been for you guys so far?
I like it. It's like really exciting. It's cool to like explore new things.
Yeah.
You think you guys tested out well out there? And,
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're looking forward to days like this, you know, to see where you're at, especially right before season, you know.
And is college in play for any of the three of you or anyone
I
else
think
on?
all three of them. Marcus, you want to tell them?
Yeah, I just recently committed to University of South Carolina Aiken, Division II of
Great.
Western South Carolina. So I'll be there next year.
Sammy has a few schools looking at him along with Timmy too. So we'll see what kind of season they have. I don't expect nothing but the best from these guys. You know, as good as they are on the field, they're even better people. You know, which to me is just as important, probably more important.
Great. Well, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for coming to talk with us, and we wish you good luck on the season.
Thank you.
Go Dogs.